Ladies and gingers, yes, because we've got yet another ginger burst, a Gibson Memphis instrument. So let's have a listen, and then we'll have a look round and I'll tell you what I possibly can. Let's do that. Noisy. Center. Neck. Superb. Let's listen to the clean setting. So starting with the bridge end, yes, there we go. Into the center. Chocolate. Onto the neck. Now, honey. That is fabulous. Let's have a chat. Yeah, so I like these. I've got to tell you, these tick many boxes for me. 335 type design, and yet more of a Les Paul shape and size. As you know, I don't like massive things, and I do like little sports cars, and this really fits the bill for me. So let's have a look now and see what I can. We have got the silkscreen Gibson logo there, and the headstock and the neck are all maple, as is the fingerboard. It's well, they call it torrified, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as baked maple. You've got a perloid dot inlays. Perloid is another word for plastic that looks a bit like it. And around the back here we have got Grover Rotomatics, very, very beautiful, and they work perfectly. This stays in tune, as you know, as guitars do really. Now this is a 2013 model, and as far as I'm aware they only did these for a couple of years, which is a bit of a shame because they're rather nice. And on the 2015 they put that truss rod cover on that had the F hole emblazoned thereupon. This one has just got a blank one because it is one of the first ones. Body, maple. Sides, maple. Back, maple. And it just works. It works really, really, really well. It's so playable, so easy to get along with. Not a great big lump round your neck. Very, very easy to play. We've got a Korean nut curry, and it's some kind of, well, it's plastic basically, isn't it? I think they make kitchen worktops out of it or something like that. But anyways, it seems to be pretty decent to me. We've got hardware wise. We have got a pair of Gibson 57 Classics in there. They are my favourite Gibson pickups. So we've got 57 Classic in the neck here and a 57 Super in the bridge. You'll see some photos back there. Obviously Stocktail and Tunematic. I'm pretty sure the Tunematic is a proper ABR in the regard that, of course, the posts are screwed directly into the body or into the centre block. Now they do look a bit acousticy, don't they? They're not. They just really are not. You know, I mean, they say that you'll get some resonance from the, you know, from these cavities here, and well, perhaps you do, but don't expect anything that sounds like an acoustic guitar. Okay, so we have got two knobs, one tone, one volume. In my opinion, that's all you need. And very interestingly, the toggle switch, which you can see there, is not where I normally like them. And when I first saw it, I thought, ooh, that's going to be a bit hittable. But it really, really isn't. They must do quite a bit of R&D into the precise location where that's going to go, because it is in a good place. I do prefer them here, but that actually, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So this one it's been played, and there's a couple of marks on it on the lower horn here. As you can see, there's some kind of rubbing mark there, and the annoying mark on it is here on the headstock, as you can see there, and we all know what's caused that, don't we? It's one of those damn clip-on tuners. I don't like those things. If you're playing guitar, which you do, I know you do, invest in a decent tuner. It'll last you for years, ever, maybe, and they really are worth the money. And of course, you can't clip these anywhere because they don't do that. So, advice and buying tips. Well, there's the usual areas to look at, of course. The main ones being where the head meets the neck. You've got this beautiful volute here, and you do want to make sure that there's no damage there. Obviously, where the neck meets the body at the heel joint here, and again you should see the photos in the back here where you can see the tenon joint. That everything is correct, and I do need to point out that everything is correct because this has got a bit of an anomaly, and quite frankly typically Gibson. Now if you have a look at the serial number there, which I hope you can see, there's 4 ones and then a 4. Well, I'm afraid the sloppy writer down of important numbers made a bit of a howler with this one. Instead of 4 ones and then a 4, on the paperwork he's done 3 ones and 2 4s, which are on both the CO. And they reckon that these are made in the custom shop, in the Memphis custom shop. Certainly Memphis, but That's a nice thing to have, isn't it? So on the COA here, the first digits that you'll see are 3 1s and 2 4s, and it's the same on the orange sticker inside the FO, which again you'll see a photo of back here, and that's well, you know, that's just very Gibson in my opinion. So other things that you're looking for when you're buying one of these, it is heartbreaking, let me tell you, when you buy, and this has happened to me, when you buy a Gibson, everything's supposed to be right, and then you get it home and you restring it and you whip the pickups out, well, I do, so I assume that other people do as well, and it hasn't got Gibson pickups. The Gibson pickups have been robbed, and instead you've got a pair of 30 quid just things in there that will not be the same or as good. So my advice to you is this: take along, and you've seen me do these before, take a fly lead, take a multimeter, have a look on Gargoyle on there's quite a few websites out there that will give you indicative tolerances that a Gibson pickup should have. Now 57 Classics are usually around, you know, the 8.5 mark, and so if you plug your fly lead in, you get those on the end of it. I've done this on other videos, so you should know what to do, and if the reading is correct, then you're pretty safe, I would say. So all in all, this is it's a corker, and these are great. So if you like the look of a 335 but you don't want that bigness, these are just the ticket. They sound great, it plays so easily, and yeah, they are, but they're not horribly expensive. They're not 335 money, certainly, and they are really, so if you like the look but you don't like those huge dimensions, these really are just the thing. This one of course is in Gingerburst, and well, it's been lovely seeing you. So I shall see you in a few days, and thank you all ever so much for watching, and I shall say adios amigos, ta-ra.